Hello, I'm Mia and I'm a member of the curation team at VentureWay. In the second video in the Pitching Effectively series, we discussed what startup entrepreneurs should include in their pitch deck to effectively communicate with investors. While most founders would be eager to communicate every element of their business in every pitch, founders should realize that the window that they would have in terms of time and context would be very different each time they get an opportunity to pitch. This is why we at VentureWay recommend that founders spend time preparing multiple pitch formats for different contexts in the fundraising journey. So, in the third video in the series Pitching Effectively, we examine some of the pitch formats that entrepreneurs should ideally always have prepared. To start out, it would be good to have one word that encompasses the essence or core value of the business. It could be simple. Choose one word or value that sums up what the startup is all about. This will make it easy to squeeze the venture into a regular conversation and will also provide direction when making business decisions. The shortest pitch format that most founders are usually ready with is the elevator pitch. The elevator pitch usually focuses on summarizing the core proposition and the value the business adds in order to generate interest or curiosity. It is specifically meant to provide the opportunity to present the venture in better detail later. While the best elevator pitch for any venture would depend on several factors, one of the general guidelines to follow would be if the problem that the startups are trying to solve is one that is universally known or recognized, then the founder should just focus on the USP when making their elevator pitch. But if the audience would not be fully aware of the problem and existing solutions, then the elevator pitch could focus on the gravity of the problem and the solution the founder has. The next step would be to prepare multiple pitch decks. Almost all founders use pitch decks as a primary tool or aid in the pitching process, and most of these founders use one standard pitch deck when they try to adapt on the go, based on the context that they are in. As a result, they often struggle to effectively communicate their idea or miss certain important elements. This is why preparation of different pitches for these different time constraints is extremely important to efficiently utilize the available window. One could prepare a 20-minute pitch deck and then have a totally different one in terms of design, content, and layout for different contexts, based on the time available, the audience, and the medium of communication. Every founder has a story, and very often investors like to hear that story. In order to be able to narrate this, we believe that every startup founder should have a written brief of the company's story that resonates outside of the pitch deck. Very often, investors ask for 1 or 2-page brief, and it's best to be prepared with both a long and a short version. The founder might need to communicate the idea over a 30-word text message, a 50 to 100-word email, or they might be able to share 2 full pages. Irrespective of the situation a founder is in, they should be prepared to communicate their idea within the given window. Some founders also prepare a full financial model, which many investors appreciate. It saves investors time and also helps them evaluate the business in better detail. It, of course, also helps the founders come across as having done their homework better.